All right. Good evening, everyone. What is it? I'm lost on my days. It's Thursday.
It's the 29th of Diciembre.
That is correct.
29 de diciembre. Okay, de diciembre para todos. Hey, everybody!
What is going on, everybody? It is a Thursday night with my girl, Crazy Carla. How are you doing this evening?
I missed y'all.
Please let them know.
My girl, baby, she said, I missed you.
Let everybody know what was going on. Where you been gone? What's happening?
Oh man, I've been busy. I had a movie premiere. I had a play. I did some comedy. I just been out here living the life of Carla. You hear me talking about? Ooh.
Oh.
And it's been great. It's been absolutely great. And then there were the holidays. Got to do a lot of cooking and spending time with my family. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Got to use our friend's jerk chicken sauce. When we talk about that. Child, we got to talk about that chicken sauce.
By all means, please share when you feel ready.
And it's just not chicken sauce. Mm-hmm. Let me clear that up. It's jerk sauce. So you can use it on vegetables or like meat, child. We was in here dipping stuff in it. I mean, It's just the best. Yeah, because you could take like anything and dip it in it, like boiled eggs. Mm-hmm. I know that sounds crazy, but y'all, it was the bomb. Some boiled eggs, roast you some vegetables, and just drizzle a little of that on there. You hear me? It was really good. If you like island food, kiddo, come here. Now, I had to talk to my child. She like to come in the background. And then I'm also full of glee because our Cowboys are playing tonight. Mm-hmm. And the victory is ours.
There you go.
And I should have worn my cowboy gear, but I was doing something else. So there's that. But soon come, right? When we get to the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
I start wearing my cowboy stuff. But I'm excited about tonight's guest. But before we bring him on, we are going to do our sponsors, right? And then get into it, right?
Sure thing.
Is that good?
Let's start off with Sweet Lime.
The sweetest lime, hair care. As y'all know, she takes care of me. She keeps me looking laced and lovely. Did y'all see how she did my hair and makeup for the movie premiere? I mean, she's no joke. She is that chick, Makaya Mitchell. So, if you're trying to have healthy hair, she doesn't just do locks. She does hair. She does healthy hair. And she does all types of hair. Even if you don't have natural hair, she even does unnatural hair. So, I mean, she's the color genius. What else can I say? I mean, and she's just an all-around good person, sweet person to deal with. Very professional. And by that, I mean very professional. If you have an appointment, that's your appointment time. Okay, people? All right. So you can reach her on Instagram at sweet_lime LLC. You can call her at 336-734-3307. Or, and when you do, just tell her Carla sent you. How about that?
Fair enough.
All right.
And we're gonna do the Sweet Truth Bakery and Catering.
Now I see she was over there, honey. You see that she just had all kind of shenanigans going on for the holiday. She was cooking sweets left and right. The Sweet Truth Bakery and Catering. I miss her winter sneaker ball, and because I know she had all kind of good sweets over there, but I was doing, a plate, so couldn't do it. But
right.
She makes fantastic sweets, cakes, cookies, pies, cobblers.
Oh boy.
Oh my God. And she even makes the special ones. If you want those, you know what I'm saying? You want a little kick. She can hook you up, you know what I'm saying? So that's my girl Renee Faith. And she's great. She's won contests for her baking. She's amazing. So check her out. You can reach her on Facebook at The Sweet Truth. Let me get up close so I can see. You can also see her on Instagram at the_sweet_truth1. You can always call her at 336-986-9040. And there's her email, sweettruth2@gmail.com. And remember, always tell her Carla sent you. All right?
Yes, indeed.
All right.
Here we go. So about today's guest, what we got going on tonight?
So tonight's guest, I have not had the pleasure of meeting him in person.
Mm-hmm.
We have had a virtual relationship.
Okay.
So I've only met him. I met him through cyberspace, these internets. He was sent to me, and we have been, we've been cool with each other since we met. And it's for a good cause, fun, right? So we are going to have Maestro. Some of y'all know him, some of y'all don't, but we will, all of us. And he's going to talk to us about the good old masquerade ball that me and him are both doing for New Year's Eve. And I'm very excited about it. And some of his other ventures that he does. So we're going to bring him on in.
There you go.
Hi, Maestro.
How y'all feeling?
Peace, brother. Let me see. Kind of soft today.
I see. I appreciate y'all having me on.
I'll be right back.
Yes. Never mind the black woman in the bonnet in the background.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Okay.
You might see a little baby run through here, but that's how we do things over here at Crazy Carla's Concoction. You never know what's gonna happen.
Hey, you gotta do it how you gotta do it,
All right, y'all. I'll be in the back, so y'all do your thing.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Is my volume good? You can hear me okay?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay.
You back there looking like the poster boy for the Black Panther movement.
Don't say that. It's something like that. I'm just, it's been a long evening. I didn't have time to really change. I had to help my cousin move a 1,200-pound couch just a little bit ago. So, I had to rush in here and hop on here. So, we came how we came.
I'm just messing with you. I appreciate you. Listen, I love a soul brother number one. Hey, my daddy was a Panther. Daddy was a Panther. I remember being a kid. I'm telling my age. But when I was a kid, we used to go do the breakfast where we would feed people in our neighborhood and stuff on in the mornings and things of that nature. I don't know who this is sending me a video. Everybody always want to send me stuff while I'm doing my shows. Let me make sure this thing is on. Oh, that's somebody I know. Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm excited to have you here. Now I met you through Nikisha, who everybody on here knows. Nikisha Wrights, the poetess, the producer, the actress, one of my little sisters out here in this game making things happen. And that's your family.
Yes, that's my cousin there. That's cuz. Yes,
that's your cuz. And before we get into talking about things, this is Crazy Carla's Concoctions. As y'all can see, I'm already sipping. All right? I'm sipping a very full-bodied Pinot Noir tonight. And it's very good. And what about you, Maestro? What you drinking on over there?
Well, you know, typically I'm a Pinot Grigio brother myself when I do decide to sip. But tonight we keeping it good with the hydration. I got some live alkaline water.
I got that too.
But she ain't got this live alkaline. Let me tell you something about this. This is the best hydration in the nation right here. You hear what I'm saying? This is sourced straight out of Yadkinville, North Carolina. Owned by an indigenous chief and his tribe or whatnot, and you know, my good brothers at Soul Society and Heavy Energy Distribution. Those are my brothers who they pumping this all throughout the South.
Terrence and them, yeah.
Brother T. Walker and King. So yeah. We trying to.
I love that water. Yes. Let me tell you something. When I lost 100 pounds before, I was drinking that water.
Wow.
And my friend Brett, he's a distributor. Also, he's in High Point. Me and him worked together for years, and he's always going out to Yadkinville. He's very good friends with the chief. He turned me on to that water because he sat in front of me at work. And he was like, Carla, this is the water you need. And I will tell you that when I was drinking that water, you know, I have knee issues. It really did help my body a lot. And so that water is amazing. So shout out to Live Water. If y'all don't know how to get it, Maestro, are you a distributor also?
At this time, currently it'd probably be best if you go onto Facebook or Instagram and look up Heavy Energy Distribution. Either the good brother T. Walker or Heavy Energy Distribution. Once again, that's on Instagram or Facebook. If you go there and look them up, they will ship it out to you or bring it directly to you. So that may be your best bet.
You breaking up, but that's okay. I heard you. Heavy Energy Distribution. All right.
Yes.
We got it. Am I
in there?
I don't know why all of a sudden you're going out. Now you were fine earlier. Where were you sitting before?
And I was still in the same place. I kind of figured this might kind of. Okay, let's try it now.
You good?
We good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go out and come back in.
We jump in for a little bit while we see what's going on with him.
Okay.
He hasn't gone out yet, but I'll just remove him until he can go out. Okay. Technical bugs. It is what it is.
So this is the internet life, y'all. This is how it happens sometimes. That technical difficulties. Yeah. I've had them. Listen, y'all, can y'all tell I'm crystal clear tonight? Hi, Sophie. How are you, family? We're good. Just on here talking to Maestro, drinking wine, watching the Cowboys. Good things.
All those lovely things.
So we're just waiting for him to come back in. He had a few technical difficulties. And as we know, that happens. Trust me. I want to shout out my girl, Sunshine, because she helped me. She put me on game with my little headphones so I could be clear so y'all can hear me now. You know what I'm talking about? Hear me clearly, all right? With my big mouth and everything. So I'm happy. The last few weeks, Troy, have really been interesting, and I'm really just learning a lot about life and how things are and are not and how they should be. Oh, before we go further, let me shout out my girl, Taranza. Today is her birthday, Taranza Graves, who was my very first guest on this show. So I hope you're having a very, I know she's at rehearsal right now. We have rehearsal tonight, but I left early because, I have my podcast. But when I tell y'all, let me toot this horn right quick before my show comes back on. The Lies That Bind by Tracy Whitlock. We're going to be at the Cultural Event Center in Greensboro on January 29th. This is a play that you do not want to miss. We have a star-studded cast. I said star-studded cast featuring myself, Taranza Graves, Javetta Bryant, Corey Jones, Charlie Brown. Is he back?
No, not yet. I was saying it seems like the whole squad.
The whole squad. We have Jackie Renee. We have Janine Slaughter. We have Sister Jocelyn. We have, oh my God, Darian. Why does last name just go out my head? When I tell you, this play is going to be a phenomenal play, and it's about married people and the stuff married people do and don't do. So it's going to be amazing. Devon, my husband. And I forget my husband. Rickus, when you watch this, don't listen. I'm sorry, sugar. Don't listen.
He's real memorable.
I just listen. He is a memorable character. I promise you, I'm speaking that everybody in this cast is going to be nominated for awards because it's fire. And also, Tracy for writing this play, fire. Y'all gonna see. That's what I'm gonna say. Y'all gonna see. And then y'all gonna be like, okay.
He's recording. No problem. So let me ask you this, Miss Creepy. Let me ask you this. We know, like the past 2 weeks, you were gone because of rehearsal and shows and stuff like that. Why was it important for you to get this show in before the end of the year?
Well, I believe consistency is the blueprint, right? And I believe anything that we really care about, we do consistently. And I care about this podcast. Even if it's only 2 people on here, 3 people watching it, I have plenty of people who watch it on the replay while they work. I have people who tell me they listen to it as they work or work out and those things. And I want to be able to give people content and things to do. And they can hear my voice or see my face and cut up with me and understand that, hey, I'm here. I'm a citizen of Earth just like you, going through the things. Oh, excuse me. That you do. I'm so sorry. Where did that come from?
Only you would know.
That was the air. I'm like, what? And shout out to all the Capricorns. Listen, I'm surrounded by Capricorns. You included. Aren't you Capricorn? When's your birthday?
The 3rd of January.
See? Now, listen, I'm going to run it down. So, Javetta was the 22nd. My big sis, she was the 24th.
Okay.
One of the little girls that I tutor in Spanish, she was the 27th.
Okay.
One of my good friends, his birthday was yesterday.
Okay.
Taranza's today. My sissy, one of my, she's like my sister from another mother. She is December 31st. I gave birth to a Capricorn, January 6th. That's you. My dad was January 14th. My uncle T.Y. is January the 18th. My niecey, Nikayla, she is January the 10th. No. Yeah, January 10th. Lord. And so I'm just like, child, all these Capricorns. But you know what? I love y'all. Oh, and shout out to Sharita De La Cruz. Sharita, you met her on Shine's podcast.
Oh,
She's
that's right.
also, she's right. Capricorn. coming up, and she's having a little soiree. So, Capricorn says, shout out Capricorns. I see you.
No doubt.
Where is Meister?
I don't know. I just asked him. I just messaged him if he was coming back in. Let's see. I'm just trying to see if I get any messages. But so how long did this movie that you're working on? How long has it taken you?
Okay, so the movie that we did the premiere for, let's talk about it. It was called It's called The Bloodline of the Jewel. And as you know, it will be going on streaming for everybody to see. I'm so excited. I'm not going to say my first because I have been In the Bridge by Brandon Bias. So Brandon Bias also helped us to film The Bloodline of the Jewel. Tamika Allen from I Inspired Productions, one of my sisters. She was also producer, director. Evan Gibson, he produced this. He just dropped his Christmas album called Glistening in the Snow, which was really good. But it's a thriller, is what it is. But it has lots of comedic moments. Okay. And my homeboy John Black is in here, so you'll see him. He'll be on the show next year. John Black is a phenomenal actor. Yeah, we had a star-studded cast. We had Tamika Allen. We had Hayden Crawford. We had Chanel. I don't know if y'all know my homegirl Shani. Chanel played Tupac's aunt in All Eyes on Me, and she was also in the movie with us. Daniel K. Daniel from Nigeria. He's really big in Nigeria. He played my son in this movie. Mm-hmm. And so Lindsay, oh my God, there he is. So yeah, we had a star-studded cast, and I'm telling you, the premiere was everything. You good now, bruh?
I think we there. Can y'all? We good? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, you sound good and you look good.
There it is.
But before we okay, so before we start interviewing you, we're gonna do it backwards now because it's halftime. We're gonna go ahead and play the artist of the week. How about that?
Okay, let's roll with it.
So check it out. This is one of our new blast artists. His name is Jay Morris, and this song is called Jelly. This is my boy, representing Texas. Here we go.
I been getting money, now you jelly, that's a no-no. You like when I was bumming, now you jelly, that's a no-go. You hate it, that's a you thing. I told you that before. Pull off in the new thing, but you know how it goes. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Oh, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Oh, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Hey, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. But we already know that. You got the same 24. If I can get it, you can get it too. You jelly, that's a you thing. Be mad at ducking placing you. Buick, it was candy blue. Speed out just like a racer do. If you don't get the picture, fuck it, I'm erasing you. Boots look like they do on. Ain't bothered about what you own. But you are not a boss if you ain't never put your crew on. Stepped out of something new on. My money got a blue tone. They say y'all think I'm Kevin Gates. I pull up with 2 phones. Cell phone ringing, I'm bobbing. I wanna do my dance. Say she wants a stick. She love the view through my sweatpants. She like through these Ray-Bans. Picture perfect is clearing up. I see what you're doing, but you don't do it good as us. I've been on a mission. I'm patient. I watch it pay off. I put in the work, all the grinding, ain't take a day off. Had to get the muscle. It worked out, I got the weight off. Ballin' like the playoffs. I won't take a day off. I've been getting money, now you jelly, that's a no-no. You like when I was bumming, now you jelly, that's a no-go. You hate it, that's a you thing. I told you that before. Pull off in the new thing, but you know how it goes. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Oh, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Oh, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Hey, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. But we already know. This ice keep my neck froze. I'm easy go with the petrol. I gave her just a piece of me, now she don't wanna let go. I gotta live my dreams for all the times that I've been slept on. You ain't what you say you is, really, I think you stepped on. Big stepping through the section, more liquor than I got friends. She ain't been behind the velvet, I might let her in. Don't count the bread that I spend, no need, I get it back quick. She thinks she an actress, we cut the scene on the mattress. Tilt the word off its axis, I get it, that's why you mad at me. If you can't play your role, don't expect to get a bag with me. Every win come with casualties, I see the way you switch up. I charge it to the game, move forward and night my wrist up. I've been on a mission, I'm patient, I watch it pay off. I put in the work, all the grind and ain't take a day off. Had to get the muscle, the work that I got to wait off. Ballin' like the playoff, I won't take a playoff. I've been getting money, now you jelly, that's a no-no. You like when I was bumming, now you jelly, that's a no-go. You hate it, that's a you thing, I told you that before. Pull off in a new thing, but you know how it goes. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Oh, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Oh, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. Hey, that's a you thing. Oh, you jelly, that's a no-no. But we already know.
There we go. That's our boy Jay Morris. Yes, indeed. Called Jelly. And if you are an independent artist or even an up-and-coming comedian or even a spoken word poet that would like more exposure, you can go to blastmusic247.com and register as an artist for free and be a part of the family. That is blastmusic247.com, changing the industry one artist at a time. All right, y'all.
You jelly, that's a no-no.
That little bop to it there.
A little bop to it, a little Bobby said it. You said that's a you problem. I am hollering. I love it. Hey, but that's the real though, right? If you know, why be jealous of the next man or the next woman? You know, do what you doing. That's all you can do anyway.
That's real. That is real.
Oh yeah, well, I'm yawning. Listen, I'm so sorry. I told Troy earlier, I was like, I have no idea why I'm yawning. Because I have been resting. I promise you. But anyway, Maestro, now that we have you on here, I'm so excited. We're going to be doing the Masquerade Ball this weekend in Burlington. And it's a real masquerade ball where everybody has to be in their mask. And then y'all at midnight, we're going to take our masks off, baby. And we're going to party. And I'm so excited, right? Look at that.
This is going to be the event. If you properly want to bring in this new fiscal new year of 2023 and transition out of this 2022 year that we have just made it through, this is the place to be. With the mask situation, and I kind of looked up some history on masquerade balls, and pretty much the purpose of masquerade balls were right before they went into some type of fasting period or something of that nature. So what they would do is they would get everybody together, have an event, eat all types of good foods, and they would cover their faces. And the reason being is because different people from different walks of life could all be in the same room having a good time together, and nobody knows who is who. You know what I mean? And so what we're going to do is at 12 o'clock, we want everybody to keep your mask on until 12 o'clock. And when the 12 o'clock hour hits, we want everybody to reveal yourself. And then from there, we're going to take it all off. We're going to definitely bring in the new year properly and just have a great time.
Oh, man, I am so excited. Is that a dog?
Yeah, that's our security system going off. So please forgive me.
Oh, your security system. What is it? Is it a Rottweiler? What is it?
No, we have German Shepherds, Bingo and Butter.
I love German Shepherds.
They G-check everybody that goes down the block. If you walk up against this gate, 435 North Church, you know, hey, Bingo and Butter will make sure they gonna check you, make sure your energy right, make sure you're good, and you know, let you go about your business. But yeah.
So my show. I'm very excited. I just like, because you're like a mystery to me. Like, I talk to you all the time. But I'm like, who is this dude? Like, he's so smooth, and he always just be like, peace, sister. How you know? He just oh, your mama got you some cheesecake. You're happy. Look, my grandbaby, look, she love cheesecake. Now, go ahead now. Say hey to the people and go ahead. Say hey, Pinky. Don't tell your mama to open it. I'm podcasting. What in the world? See what I'm talking about?
That's beautiful.
This is life. Okay. Over here, I'm Sugar. She don't care about this podcast. Okay. This is what y'all need to know. So, Maestro. First things first, I always ask people where you from and where you at.
Okay. So, I am born and raised a native of the black hole that we call Burlington, North Carolina. Come from a long legacy of just community workers, you know, and just really being staples in the community. Great 3 times great grandson of Peter Morgan from Morgantown. Shout out to all the Morgans. And where I'm at now, I'm actually back in Burlington. My cousin and I, we run a shea butter business called Diab Shea Butter. So I'm back helping with that and a few other endeavors here. But yeah, I love my town, man. It's you know, we call it the black hole because sometimes it may suck you in, it might not spit you back out. So what I've learned is just to go with it. There are beautiful people and beautiful situations here, and yeah, so that's where we're from. That's where we at.
As a matter of fact, one of my best friends who passed away year before last, her name is Betty. She's from Burlington. She was a Thompson. And my cousin Tajon, born and bred in Burlington. Her name is Tajon Poteet. Shout out to all the Poteets
it's a thousand of them. There's a lot of Poteets. Yeah.
My cousin Tajon, her daddy and my daddy are brothers. Tajon Poteet, that's my cousin. If you from Burlington, y'all tell my cousin, hey, when you see her, tell her I mentioned her on my show. But she's born and bred.
If she in Burlington, she right here. She need to come on out to the ball. She ain't doing nothing. I mean, hey,
she ain't doing nothing.
We'll
see what she.
Yeah, come on, see your cousin.
She don't do too much. She a Cancer. She be in the house.
Yeah, don't be picking on us. Don't be picking on us.
I'm just saying. But she a June Cancer. She a little different.
Okay.
Listen. Don't start. We gonna get to that, sir.
Okay.
Because you're not really a Cancer.
You think so?
Anyway, so you a shea butter king. You know they excite black women when we a shea butter. We be like shea butter. Like me, you know, that's my moisturizer. Vaseline and shea butter. You know, that's how we was brought up, baby. And that's why black don't crack. Because we use shea butter and Vaseline. And y'all can say what y'all want to say. But it works.
That's real. And you know what's funny about that? Like, I know, you know, pretty ladies such as yourself, when y'all, I don't want to say no numbers, but when y'all hit that 5-decade mark, I've noticed these sisters is like the women that I saw in movies and stuff, the Nia Longs and actresses. Like, I see pictures of them now and they pushing, you know, early to mid 50s, and it's like, are y'all reversing age? Like, they got to be using shea butter. You know what I mean?
Yes.
If y'all watching this, if y'all need some, hit up, Diab Shea Butter, Burlington, North Carolina. I'll be sure to get you right. Let me see if I can.
What's the website? You got a website?
You know what? So let me give really quickly, if I can give some background, and we're getting to that. And so my uncle, Dr. Douglas Diab, he started this back in the late 90s. I know everybody and their mama makes shea butter now, some type, but him and some more brothers throughout the nation got together, and they made the largest import purchase of shea butter from West Africa, from Mali at the time. The largest purchase in history at that time. And so he's been doing it for years. I say all that to say he's been old school. He's had people throughout the country who he ships to. I'm pretty sure he's even done some international shipments at some point in time. So everybody simply calls here. They make their purchase, and that's the way he's been doing it old school for years, and been doing great. But with all of that said, a website is coming.
Well, then, can you give the number out on here?
Yeah,
because my people buy stuff. What's the number?
Can y'all see? Let me see if I can
find it. We can't
see
it. Read it out. Just read that number.
So 336-227-7327. Once again, the number is 336-227-7327.
And that's if you want to order your shea butter, baby. Mm-hmm. Shea butter, baby. Y'all know that song. Miss Ira Lennox, she put that on the map, didn't she? Listen, I love shea butter. Shea butter, it keep everything the way it's supposed to be. I'm going to be 50 next year, and I can promise you it do. Mm-hmm. Okay, so the next thing is, because we have you on here. So what is your role during this masquerade ball? What will you be doing, sir?
So for my role in this particular equation, I will be serving as your DJ, as your music provider for the evening, or for the night, I should say. We will have so let me kind of back up. So we're starting at 8:30. Doors are at 8:30. The event officially starts at 9 p.m. And between 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m., that will be somewhat of a performance and entertainment portion. We have various vocalists. Also, too, we have my good brother, Mr. Ike Hawkins. Right, he's a native of Burlington, North Carolina. He'll be on the sax, playing probably a little bit of flute. We also have Miss Alicia Lawson. She goes by simply Alicia. But she's also right here from the area. She used to be a background singer for Fantasia, actually. So she'll be providing us some vocal muses as well. We have a lovely poet by the name of Miss Ursula Camille. We have another poet, Miss Margaret, would also be coming out and doing some songs and maybe some poetry. And we also have a vocalist by the name of Molly. I've yet to really hear his stuff, but he came highly recommended. So anyways, they will be taking up the portion from 9 to 10:30. At 10:30, that's when I will take over. And we will get into the party section. People be feeling good. Everybody should be there by that time. So from there, from 10:30, we're gonna party up to 12 o'clock. We're gonna do a champagne toast. Everybody's gonna remove the mask. And then from 12 to 1 o'clock, we just gonna party like it's 1999, if you will. We ain't gonna take
like
it back
it's 2023. Okay.
There it is. So,
listen.
And this is just gonna be a good time. Like with putting all this together, my role was just to be the DJ. But Miss Vanessa Burgess, who is the pretty much the curator and the leader of All Eyes on You Entertainment. She allowed me to kind of take the reins with a lot of stuff and be able to kind of choose people such as yourself and really get particular people who are going to come out and do a professional job of entertaining everyone and allow everybody to have a great night. So, but for the most part, like I said, I'll just be the DJ. That particular night, I'm just working the DJ. And man, listen, I'm going to say this last thing, and I'm going to shut my shut up on Miss America speech, but I'm going to say this right here. My duty for this particular night, I know a lot of people put a watered down name on what it means to be a DJ. And I don't want to make any comparisons or competitions or anything like that. But my job as a DJ is to look at any demographic, any and everybody that I have in the crowd, and I'm going to find a way to make you feel good. I love to use my DJing and just my sense of music as a healing modality. So if you come to the ball on this particular night, I want you to come with everything you done been through 2022. And I want you to leave that on the dance floor. ladies, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all, if y'all ain't got naturals such as this beautiful Miss Carla, I'm here right now. So, you know, we're gonna have a great time, you know, and that's all I can really say. You know, I'm gonna end right there.
That's it. That's how you do it. Listen, good game. Look, game over. You said what you had to say. I love it. I love it. We're gonna party. Look, my friends already putting in requests. You know, I'm a reggae girl. I love dance hall. I love dance hall. I like roots. I like, you know, shout out, God bless the grave, to Mr. Marley, who passed away this week. We pray for his family. You know, the Marleys, they lost one of their beloveds, and we just send them peace and light and love and light and strength during this time, because we know what it's like to lose people. But he came from a long, heavy lineage. That's Ziggy's baby, right? That's Ziggy's son. So I love them. I love the Marleys. I feel like they my family. So, you know, watch yourself. I have to tell people, watch yourself. My grandbaby is named Marley, after Bob Marley. So let's get it together. So I just, you know, we love, she in there fussing with the baby. Oh, Lord. Kia, don't do that.
Oh, Marley.
Listen, you here, listen.
Come on, Marley.
That's Marley Marie, her, the sheep. Listen. It's okay, baby K. Don't cry on camera. Oh, listen. Okay, listen. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's all good.
Go sit down. Go watch the tablet. It's okay. Your mama fussed at you. It's okay. All right. Okay. Now, so the masquerade ball is gonna be fun. I know you like funk music. I don't know, you know, some people that watch the show know, some people don't. My dad had a cover band called the Savoy. My daddy was Charlie Simpson, cowboy, as everybody called him. And George Clinton told him personally that nobody could do him like my daddy did him. My dad, when he impersonated George Clinton, he was the embodiment of George Clinton. So my dad had a cover band for Funkadelic Parliament. I grew up watching this band perform. My daddy in the living room, in the basements of people's houses. I grew up on the funk, Ohio Players, all that stuff. And then my mom, you know, she sang for church. So I grew up with musicians. I grew up around music, and I love music. I love to dance. I like to see people having a good time. So I'm very excited about what 2023 is bringing to the table for me, for you, and for everybody. I'm very excited. So, next question, because we rolling. What's your favorite genre of music as a DJ?
Okay, you threw the DJ in there. So, of course, since you teased me what I thought you was going to ask me what my favorite genre of music was, period. And of course, from there, I would have to say the funk. You know, a brother comes. You know, I was born from the funk. Every time I walk, I do the stinky leg. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we straight off the mothership. But it's hard to really like DJ funk. I mean, of course, you have, you know, you can do your George Clintons and the kind of popular stuff. But as far as DJing, you know what? I'm at this time, I know this is gonna sound weird, and I challenge people to look it up if you've never heard of it. But there's a genre called either blue-eyed soul or yacht rock. And I've been doing a lot of
that is.
So you know, let me and please forgive my vocals, but the song you won't do for love, you tried everything. But you don't.
That's Bobby Caldwell, yes,
there
sir,
you go.
from High Point, yes.
Oh, it's from High Point? What? Okay.
Yeah, what do you mean? Yes.
I did not know that. But of course, you know, Bobby ain't no brother, you know, so here's the reason. That's why they call that type of music and those songs that fit in that genre like blue-eyed soul or yacht rock. So I've been doing a lot of weddings this year, and so, you know, that always seems to be a nice, good transition and just, you know, cocktail hour music. So I really have been researching this year, and that has become my favorite genre. It's got a little bop, like I said, as young folks say, it got a little bop to it. So as of right now, that's my favorite genre. But if I could really let loose, I probably would say go-go. I love to DJ go-go.
Well, you know, one of my best friends, Jackie Renee, who everybody calls my twin, you know, she is one of the singers in Alter Ego's Go-Go Band.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And they have an all-female front line. They are dope. Mm-hmm. And I hope to have them on the show in 2023. I love Go-Go too. I really love Go-Go. I love everything, but it's funny you mentioned Blue Eyed Soul because, you know, me and John B are very old friends. I've known him since I graduated high school. I have to tell you a story, but I've been friends with him since I was 17 years old. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And he's a good guy. He's a really good guy. Mm-hmm. What's your zodiac sign?
Oh boy.
Say what you're saying. Say what you're saying. Okay,
so, and let me say this too. I'm not one of them people that's like a stickler, like because you were this, that mean you like this. Like I'm not that kind of way. And you know, I look at the comparisons and see what lines up. But it's been weird because I fall in the cusp. I'm a cusp baby. Cancer, Leo. July 22nd. Now, some charts may say it starts at the 23rd. Some say that it starts on Cancer cuts off on the 22nd. So it's always been a mix of both, but I do fall right in between. You know, child of the sun and the moon all at the same time. You know, so it's interesting life. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm. My friend Rashim, who also was on here before, Rashim Kilo. You probably know Kilo. Mm-hmm. Kilo is a cuspy just like you. Mm-hmm. And I tell him all the time, you really got some Leo ways to you, sir.
Okay.
Cancel my ass.
Okay.
But it's okay. All right. So, you know, it's all right. You got to have balance and all things. Now, I'm a straight up Leo. I'm August 14th.
Okay.
But because of my rising, see, you got to know your whole chart. I'm an Aquarius rising. So I have a lot of Aquarius rays about me, and I'm a Pisces moon, so that's why I cry a lot. I cry whether I'm happy or sad, and it's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
You're right.
You know, because if you don't get your feelings out, you know, that manifests in all kind of different ways too.
That's real.
I'm gonna have we have Tori. Who's our resident mental health counselor on this show. She's a licensed therapist. And, you know, if you don't let your things out, if you don't speak about the things that's on your heart and mind, then that's how you start being sick.
That's real.
That's how you start having all these illnesses and things. And I had put a chart up the other day about how certain things affect your body. Shout out to Dr. Patricia Crisp down there in the Raleigh-Durham area. She's out here holistically healing people, and she's been doing it for a long time. Mm-hmm. And this woman is the truth, and I can't wait to have her on the show. I mean, that is going to be like the show of all shows for me, because ever since I met this woman, I've seen what she's done with people around me. And I haven't personally been able to tap into her well yet. I'm waiting, and I have my reasons, but this woman has literally healed people like of stuff. And it's because she understands that the spiritual man and the physical man,
they coincide.
And that you can't just have Western medicine. You got to have Mother Earth and all these different other things that we've been kind of brainwashed as Americans into thinking it's voodoo and pagan and all this stuff. But there's never anything pagan about living off of Mother Earth.
That's true.
And I don't care what nobody tell you. You know, people will try to make you feel bad for living off the earth and, you know, doing certain things a certain way. But when we come from the motherland, as I call it, a lot of things came from us. Meditation, yoga is not Eastern, it is African. We have been taught that it's Eastern practice. However, yoga, meditation originated in Africa and not China, as we have been taught or India and all such things as that. But I will not get on that right now. We talk about you. Okay.
No. If you don't mind, if I could say something to that though, and just to kind of go to your point of, being more natural in your healing modalities, I feel like, simple things as just movement, speaking of yoga, simple things as movement, body movement, and just staying active. Simple things as dancing, hence the reason why, what I do, not only with my music, but with DJing is I want to encourage people to move. You will be surprised just with letting your head down for a little while and just getting in your zone and feeling the music, especially music. I like playing a lot of stuff, with us mentioning go-go with like live instrumentation. Because it's something about the sound of the cowbell, something about, hearing live actual drums, and just live instrumentation that it makes you want to move. And, and that right there in itself can be healing, so that's why we need you to come out this Saturday, and come let some, like I said, 2022. Let me just say this too, really quickly. I'm passing the microphone. 2020 for these last couple years, I feel like everybody has been going through something in one way or another. So in some shape, form, or fashion, we all need healing. And like I said, it does not have to be anything that costs you a lot of money. You don't have to pay, thousands of dollars, especially like you said, for a lot of pharmaceutical medicines. You could simply come to an event like what we're putting on Saturday with the Masquerade Ball, and just let this stuff out on the dance floor. You know what I'm saying? Even if you just want to come enjoy the vibe and tap your toe at your table, come on out and let the vibes just flow through you. You know what I mean? And trust me, as your DJ, as maestro, that we're gonna make you feel good and have a great time. So, that's a simple way, to kind of add to what you said. But yeah, I do agree. A lot more people. We're going into the natural modalities, and we taking back our strength and our power as people of the world. So yeah.
He said, "Are you wearing a gun belt, sir?"
No, not this one in particular. This is just my pocket holsters. No, we're not in this particular one. Hey, gotta stay.
Why you being so no? Listen, I done call him by his government now. I'm sorry. Look, this is kicking in. Hey, listen, it's all right. So we're almost done. I know you got to be out of here. So we really, usually, we have a whole hour to play with. So I just, touched on some things. You talked about the Masquerade Ball. Do we have any clips or pictures that we need to show? What are some things that
well, let me mention, brother Troy. He should have. If you have we are giving away some tickets on this episode too. This is another main reason why I'm here tonight. So we're giving away 4 of these beautiful tickets right here that will get you entry into this year's Masquerade Ball. So what I'm going to do, I want to ask the people some questions if that's okay. And
sure.
if we have some people in the chat, what we can do we got enough people in there?
Do we have people watching? Nobody's commented tonight. I'm just usually people are chiming in the whole time. I don't know if people are watching us or what's going on. If not, then we're gonna catch them on the replay. We catch them on the replay, as long as they answer these questions before what time on Saturday? Get a cutoff.
Let's say, that's a good question. I would love to give them out tonight. How long are you on here?
Well, we jump out, but a lot of people watch this on replay. So they'll jump in the chat and answer questions or, make comments. So that's why I was like, what's the cutoff for people to answer? I would say if nobody doesn't chime in while we're doing this now, the first, how many people?
We got 4 tickets.
No, Sorrez, you already said you couldn't talk because you were doing something. And I know you can't go to the Masquerade Ball. Don't start that. But you know what? If you can answer the questions, you can get the tickets to whomever you want to give them to.
Okay. Well, look, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. I'll tell you what we'll do. Do we have a link to the event, either to the definitely to the Facebook page or maybe to the Eventbrite?
Yes, you gave that to Troy, right? And I know it's on the flyer, definitely.
Okay.
But the Eventbrite link is out there. Mm-hmm. I've been posting it on my page, on my business page. You've been posting it. So it's out there. We also have an event page where I invited a whole bunch of people. Mm-hmm. I know people are coming because people have been hitting me up in my inbox all day about this. So people are buying tickets, mm-hmm. but just know, spread the word. Y'all should have been on here tonight. You could have got free tickets.
Could have got free tickets, man. And you know what? People been, for some people, some folks don't want to pay the party, and I understand that. But I'm gonna guarantee you're gonna get every little bit worth. Once again, this is a healing session, not just a party, so it's gonna be worth the investment. But I know there were a few people. I know we right after the holidays for a lot of folks, so people taking care of family in certain events. I get it. So this was your opportunity to get 4 tickets, but. What we'll do is we'll figure something out, and we'll figure out a way that they'll still have time after the podcast episode shows, and between now and I would say early Saturday, we'll figure out a way to give out those 4 tickets.
Okay, so I was gonna say, well, ask your questions, and then mm-hmm. if people get in here and comment, then I can let you know such and such and such answer your questions. Okay. And then they can just inbox you or whatever and get the tickets. How about that? You want to do it that way?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so shoot, go for it.
Okay, so let's see. First question is, we're going to make this simple. Carla mentioned that she will be turning a particular age very, very soon. The first person that can drop in the comment section, if you are there, who may be who knows the answer, we'll give away 1 ticket to the first person. If you do not catch, we'll do this second way. If you do not catch it in the comments, the first person to go on to the event page and send us a message and put your answer on there, the first person that answer, we will get you your ticket through Eventbrite. So that's the first question. I'm gonna be real. I ain't had no questions prepared like that. I was hoping we could go off the top. Hey, let me think.
That's the cancer. That's the cancer side. Then listen, I can't. Okay. He said, now listen. So he answered it. Look, Rez answered the question because he know.
He got it. So okay.
Yes.
So my brother, if you could do this, if there's some way you can get in contact with Carla, we need you to give your name, give your email address, and give your phone number. And we will get in contact with you and send your ticket over to you. But
let me write that name, email, congratulations, Rez, and phone number. And I know he can't come because y'all, he had a little bit of surgery, so he's home, and we sending him prayers and well wishes. And that's why I said I know he can't come. Mm-hmm. So whomever he gives it to, I know they will be forevermore grateful. How about that? Thank you.
That sounds good.
We appreciate you. He gonna give somebody a fun night out on the town. So there we go.
There right. It is.
All right. So what's the second? What, you don't have any more questions?
Okay. I mentioned I had a favorite genre of music that I do like to DJ. The first person who can tell me what that particular genre of music is, you will get the second ticket to the Masquerade Ball, New Year's Eve Masquerade Ball.
Okay.
I'm doing good so far. Okay.
You're doing great.
We got 2 more to go.
Okay.
Third question.
Okay.
Third question. I got one. You mentioned, your granddaughter mentioned that she calls you a name, your nickname, or what she calls you. You said it earlier.
Everybody knows that. Yeah.
Everybody know that one? Okay.
But they do. But that's good, though, because that's an easy way to win a ticket.
There it is. And all you got to do is just, if you watch the video, you should know what it is. So first person who answers that question, we'll give away our third.
What does Pinky call me? Call Carla.
There it is.
Or Marley Marie, for those of y'all, because people always say, what's Pinky's real name? Her name is Marley Marie. That's her name. Look, she like that. Look, Marley Marie. That's why, and and she has a third name, but we don't get that out because people talk to me.
I feel you.
Got me. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry, I got a hitch in my side. You know how it is when you're older, honey. You got to move around because things start cracking and popping and doing stuff.
Say you got a hitching. That's a new one, right?
I got a hitch in my side. You never heard of that? What you call it? A catch?
That's what we call I don't know. That's a whole new category for me right there. I got I'm putting that in the repertoire. I got a hitch in my side.
I'm teaching you grasshopper. Young grasshopper. I'm teaching you.
Yes.
And so what's your last question?
Okay. As they walk by me right now, I mentioned earlier the name of my security guards, my two dogs. I mentioned what their names were. For that last ticket, for that fourth ticket, I need you to get both names. There's two names. I said them earlier. So whoever can name both of those two names, we're going to give out that fourth ticket to you.
Yay. Yeah. So let me ask this, because what if somebody they're partying together? Okay. What if it's two people? What if they want to win two tickets?
Okay.
Because person I always want to ask.
No, and that's fair. I feel like what's fair for this situation is we're going to only give just one ticket to one person, and once you win that one ticket, then that's all you can get. However, we are doing still a 3-for-1 special. So if you purchase 3 tickets, then we will give you one additional ticket for free. And also too, with the tickets, we have general admission, and then for extra $25, you can get VIP, which gets
tell them what comes with that VIP, sir.
The VIP comes with I believe food. You get 2 complimentary drinks, and you have your own seated section to be in. So. Y'all gonna be up there right by me on the side of the DJ booth, so you'll be live and direct right in front of all the action. So yeah.
Now general admission, they get food too, and they get one drink, right? I don't think. Well, you get your one. Everybody gets their one champagne toast. Right. So you get the champagne, but then we're gonna have an open bar, right? So people can get alcohol, and then. But if you're VIP, you get 2 drinks. Mm-hmm.
That is
and
correct.
You get food, and you have you can sit. You got a guaranteed seat if you get VIP, which is y'all the way we gonna be partying. Look, I already told Maestro I gotta bring my cute little flats for later on, because these knees gonna give out somewhere around probably about 11:30. So I can't wear them little heels all night.
Yeah, I don't think the heels is gonna hold up. That's ladies, please bring you a second change of shoes. If y'all on the dance floor in y'all New Balances, ain't nobody gonna judge you. So
listen, that might end up being a sneaker ball for us all our way.
Hey, dress and look, and let me say this too. I'm glad you mentioned that, because attire wise, we want everybody to come feeling good and come to your best presentation. You know what I mean? But we're not asking you to be strictly straight. When I say formal, it doesn't have to be traditional formal. Like, so if you want to put on a pair of your off-white J's, do that. If you want to put on some neon green pumps and with your ball gown and do that. Be creative. We want you to put your personality and your character into whatever you come to present yourself in. So don't feel like you have to be dressed to a T in the traditional formal sense, you know. But yeah, like I said, ladies, go ahead and bring y'all the extra pair of shoes, because them heels, yeah. It's gonna get rough. I've seen it happen many times, you know. So,
baby, I'll be damned if I tip over, honey. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm toting all this ass behind me. I can't wear them heels, but for so long, honey, I gotta put something flat on it. I gotta put something lower on here. Okay, but it's all right. But we're gonna have us a good time. Look, Maestro, don't be shocked. He don't understand. I know he done got a few glimpses of the craziness. And y'all, he didn't tell y'all, but guess what? I'm gonna do a little comedy set for y'all too. So
how did I forget? I know I'm slipping on my pimping. I'm sorry. Yes. So please allow me. Yes. So not only is Miss Carla Simpson gonna be the hostess with the mostest, but she will be doing a comedian set. Is that what's the feminine version of comedian? I don't know. Comedian. Is that it? Okay, yes, so yes. She will be doing her comedian set. So y'all, you know, if she ain't cracked you up, you know, y'all probably know a little bit better than I do. But just from what I've known, I see she is hilarious. So come prepared, you know, to get you a good healthy spot, a good laugh from a good healthy spot, you know. So yes, ma'am.
We gonna have fun. You never know. I might show up with my listen.
Yeah,
listen,
hey.
Baby, because listen, I got a tambourine ministry. Sometimes listen, you know, you never know what I might do. But you know, I just say I have a good time. I love life. So Maestro, I want to thank you. Before I go, I have one last question and we out.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here's the question. Because I gotta watch some Cowboys beat these Titans.
Okay.
All right. When you leave this world, when you're no longer here, right?
I like these questions. Yes, ma'am.
And people are sitting around talking about Maestro.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you want to leave your imprint on this world? What is it that you, as your mission on this earth, what is it that you want people to say about Maestro? Maestro was...
So I'm gonna make this brief, and I like these type of questions, and so this is where we try to get deep, but I'm gonna keep it surface. But
no, you don't have to. You can go deep if you want to.
I'm gonna just say this. It's so funny that you asked this question, because I literally was just talking to somebody about this a few hours ago, and it's kind of a two-parted question. I'm gonna make it very brief and simple. To answer your question first directly, I don't know if I don't want to look at trying to leave my impression for the masses, because you know, I don't want to. I want my energy to be focused. So if I'm able to just change 1 to 2 people, maybe a handful of people, to where I can have some direct impact on in life and leave something with them when it's my time to go, so that they can take it and spread it out and even grow it exponentially from there, I'm cool with that. Because, you know, I'm really not, and I'm saying this is the end, to conclude the first part, I'm really not into trying to gain a lot of attention. I know we have a social media world, you know, even doing this is my very first podcast, and this is something kind of out of the norm for me. So I'm not really in the business of want to try to impress everybody. You can't do that, at least not at the same time and in the same way. Some people are just not going to feel you, and that's okay. So my goal for me is to just get that 1 to a handful of people that really were able to see me do my thing and see the light that I shed here on this earth. Now, the second part of that is there are some things that I've done in my lifetime that nobody was ever there. Nobody was there to see. There are no receipts and no accounts for it. You know what I mean? So those are the things that I know in those moments I was able to fulfill my mission here on this world, you know, and specifically through the modality of music. That's who I am. That's what I do. You know, so just to know that I was able to bring healing to somebody. They could have heard a DJ mix. They could have heard a song that I made, and it just made them feel good. It put them in a place of healing when they listen to it. I'm not going to say if, when I go, knowing that I accomplished that, I'm cool with it. And it's not really about, you know, trying to appease everybody else and leave a legacy for everybody else to see. That's on them to see it and pick it up. So as long as I can, you know, be in accordance with a higher power and, and please my God and how I see things, then I've done my job. And that's it. It's that simple.
Well, I think that is amazing. That was beautiful. That was beautifully put. Y'all, please excuse all the noise in the background.
It's all good.
It's Pinky and her mother.
That's life. It's not. What it is. Okay.
It's not. Okay. Anyway, but touchdown. Listen. Okay. So, Maestro, I thank you so much for being on my show. I can't wait to rock with you on Saturday.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm very excited. I got my mask. I got my little outfit. I got my good Spanx. I'm going to be holding everything together. So, what's wrong? Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. I know. Calm down. Her mama. Oh Lord. Y'all pray for me, okay? So anyway, we thank you, Maestro, for coming on. We thank you for having me as part of the ball. I can't wait for people to party with us. I can't wait to see what's going to happen in the future. I wish you the best. And I just thank you. I thank you so much for allowing me to take up some of your time, because time is energy, time is currency, and time is very important. So we don't take it for granted when a person allows you to spend their time with you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So I thank you, and I really appreciate that. And I love you. Calm down. Calm down. It's okay. Okay. So anyway, I pray that you have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody who tuned in.
And Miss Carla, if I could say one last little thing, this is going to be quick and brief.
Sure. Go.
I just once again want to remind people, if you are on Facebook, you can go to New Year's Eve Masquerade Ball NC. You can find that on the event page. Go to the discussion area and you can get all the information. It is under All Eyes on You Entertainment. They've been doing events as recently as such as the Masquerade Ball, and
put that flyer up one more time so people can see it, so they can pull information off of there. But I've been sharing it on my page. He's been sharing it on his page. There it is, y'all. Everything's on there. It's gonna be, the doors open at 8:30. It's gonna be from 9 to 1 a.m. There's the event right down there at the bottom. We're going to be in Burlington. You know, my show's going to be on the 1s and 2s. We're going to have some live entertainment, food, drinks, and we are just ready. We are ready to see you there, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we thank you and we appreciate you. And I'm sorry, y'all, about this holiday.
It's all good. No apologies. No apologies.
So I hope you have a great night. We can't wait to see everybody on Saturday. If you are in Burlington, look, we got people coming from Morrisville. We got people coming from Durham and Raleigh that told me they're coming. Y'all, so come on, Trey. Come on. Don't let the triangle outshow us.
Look, we got out of state too. We got Atlanta in the house. We got Philly coming through. We got
that's right.
Hey, look. Let me look. All right, I got to get out here on this note. But let me tell you like this: Palladium is a hidden gem right here in Burlington. So this one is going to be an all hands on deck. I know people tend to want to go to Durham, Raleigh, Greensboro, but Burlington is going to be the stop for New Year's Eve, and this will be something different for you to check out. So like once again, we're bringing everybody to Burlington. Typically people go out of Burlington to have a good time, but we bringing folks to Burlington to have a good time for New Year's Eve. So y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets, and we see y'all on Saturday, 8:30 p.m.
And also, my homeboy T-Roy, he lives in Burlington. He's a comedian.
Okay.
And I don't know if you know T-Roy. He's hilarious. You know, so Burlington has some nice things and nice people, and we're very excited about. Oh, and Maestro, don't log off when he plays the music. Stay on. We want to holler at you behind the scenes. Okay. I'm gonna kill my daughter. Okay, so just stay on. I hope y'all have a wonderful night, and I thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me, Carla.
All right. I thank you.
Peace.